Steelers just
back. You going out slice sad. Boy, I'm all about my bag. New drip, I grab. I just want to get my life back. There's no complaining on this side. My is not tolerated. Cause I'm off like an operation. Now my team way more consolidated. Sweet presidential, that's inauguration. Cause we cooking like Ronald Reagan. Chip on my shoulder, boy, I'm not for waiting. Divine timing took a lot of patience. Now it's time for the takeover. All gas and the brakes slower. Took a trip out to Tokyo. Now I'm here in Paris for the layover. Oh, boy, your day's over. You mad at me cause your pay slower.
Yo, here we go. We back again with the midweek stream podcast. I'll be watching some Thursday night football. We got JC in the house. We got Jaden in the house. We got a few people that's joining later. We can go ahead and start right now with what y'all think about this game so far?
Well, I think 17 unanswered points in like 4 minutes is completely unacceptable by the Steelers. And then Mike Tomlin, being the defensive-minded coach he is, needs to go into that locker room and shred that defense a new one because that's just unacceptable.
That shit is unacceptable. Like, come on now. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
You're just spamming Jamar Chase and they're acting like they don't know what to do.
Jalen Ramsey giving up catch after catch after catch after. I'm pretty sure Jamar Chase had 4 catches that drive. Like at one point, we're gonna just make something shake.
Let's see. Right now, Jamar is sitting at 7 for 61 and a touchdown.
7 for 61 and a tutty. That is ridiculous.
At what point do you get Jalen Ramsey help? Why is he shadowing this dude like he's 23 years old? So,
hey. Trust me, I don't understand. Hey man, we need Luke in the building. We need some more people. They should be showing up here in the building. But we're about to go ahead and start off on who's on the hot seat right now. Oh wait, we're Jaden. What's your intake on the game, Jaden? Did he disappear?
Seems like it.
Yeah, it seems like he's gonna be back. Right now we live with 2 people. They don't understand.
My bad. I was looking up some stats and stuff. My bad. No, my intake. All I gotta say is, are we gonna get what Aaron Rodgers are we gonna get in the second half?
Man,
what are we gonna get from Aaron Rodgers? What are we gonna get from Pittsburgh run game? Are we gonna
for the sake of my parlay? I hope we get a horrible Rodgers.
Dink and dunk. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? We need some more under the run game in Pittsburgh.
He is already kind of digging and dunking. He has 13 for 19 for 118.
Yep.
A touchdown and two INTs. That's digging and dunking. You only got 13 for 13. Hey, we got Devontae in the chat.
And you only got 10 points.
Boys, what's up, y'all?
Yeah, my boys. Hey, we got Marty in the chat. We got Cowboys Nation in the chat. Marty. Hey, we got Devontae in the chat.
How can I make this bigger?
Winston Evans.
What are we gonna get from Pittsburgh's offense in the second half? Because we're not the Bengals defense is out here looking decent, but not.
I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of the Steelers offense, man. I'm not a big fan of the Steelers offense. This shit's honestly it's garbage. Like you got one receiver, you got one running back, you got 2 running backs.
I was just telling my pops that. What make their offense so different than it was last year? They started off high last year.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? With Justin Fields and Russell Wilson.
Exactly.
What make their offense so different this year? He only got like 200 passing yards like twice this year. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's coach they got them 4-1.
Aaron Rodgers has thrown for less yards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Justin Fields and Russell Wilson was more proactive as quarterbacks last year. You know what I mean? So what makes him different this year? I think it's just
right now they're finding a way to win games, and that's the most important thing in the NFL. Yeah, but
eventually that runs out.
Exactly.
But every year the Steelers start off hot. Even that year they start off 10-0? You know what I'm saying?
Look at their remaining schedule. Look at their remaining schedule. Look at their remaining schedule. They still play the Lions. They still play Baltimore twice. They still play Cleveland.
I was just gonna say that. I'm gonna give y'all a free bet.
It's tough.
I'm gonna give y'all a free bet right now.
It's
Baltimore to win a division.
Whoa.
Whoa,
No, I don't know about that one.
Pittsburgh still got to play Baltimore twice, and I guarantee they lose both of them games. That's a 2-game spread right now. They picked them at a game behind.
Know.
Watch,
That
it's a
depends on
hot
if
take.
Lamar comes
It's
back.
a hot take. It's a hot
It
take.
is a hot take. My hot take before the season was I told all of them, I said the Ravens ain't gonna make the playoffs.
That's another hot take. That's another hot take. You know what I mean?
I said, hey, they ain't gonna make the playoffs.
I might agree with you.
Ain't Lamar coming back this week?
If Cincinnati wins tonight, beats Pittsburgh, who has a higher chance of going to the playoffs? Kansas City or Baltimore?
Kansas City, because they can win a division still.
Yeah, Kansas. And then I ain't gonna lie, I feel like
they have an easier chance to win. Yeah, Chargers already lost they already got the injury bug. They lost both of their left tackles within the first 4 weeks of the season. That's dead, bro. And Justin Herbert, bro, he can't. You can't.
Joey,
our first rounder will be back. You gotta have an O-line.
The world seeing Justin Herbert so much that I haven't seen yet. Like, yeah, he's an excellent. I ain't gonna say excellent. I'm gonna say he's a talented quarterback. But what makes him a top 10 quarterback for real?
I mean, he always has injuries. He's literally on the most injury team.
If he was on a healthy team, he would have more than one playoff berth.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck with Herbert.
Yeah.
I believe so.
He has a high
one year.
It's always. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really be going up hypothetically because you know what I'm saying. Hypothetically speaking, if y'all go back to Joe Burrow's Super Bowl run, he only got to the Super Bowl because Lamar Jackson got hurt last 6 games of the year, and
the AFC was hurt.
Tyler Huntley gave up the #1 position in the AFC North. Burrow got handed that shit with a 9-8 record. You know what I'm saying? And they went to the Super Bowl off that 9-8 little Cinderella run. If Lamar Jackson would never got hurt, they would have won at least one of them 6 games, and they'd have still been in the playoffs. You know what I mean? And Bengals would never been in the playoffs that year.
Wrong.
So I don't really like hypothetically thinking because I could always say that.
Yeah, but I mean, it is hypothetically, but we've seen it with the Chargers, like literally
year in and year out.
Mike Williams, Williams get hurt, and Keenan Allen
you can go back. You can go back to the LT days.
J.K. Dobbins get hurt.
You can go back to the LT days.
This year, running backs are gone. Like it's just like.
But we're getting the Chargers is getting Joe out back though.
Another team that got the injury bug, but they still finding ways to win at least sometimes. You know what I'm saying? A team that I hate, but still the 49ers.
I mean, but
injury bug, and they still competitive.
Their injury bug, is not on their main play. Like you got Chris McCaffrey, you can win. If you got Chris McCaffrey, you can win a game.
They quarterback out. Fred won out for the whole year. They quarterback out. They just lost their linebacker. What's the other linebacker they had last year? Greenlaw. He don't on the team no more. So you know what I'm saying? They got injuries and they lost star players in my head. Mac Jones you know what I'm saying? Like, and CMC is not the same CMC we've seen. Yes, he looked decent this year, but he don't look like he's the best running back in the league. You know what I mean? He don't look like he's top 3.
He's number. Him and Bijan are the only team that have 100 yards scrimmage.
But that's because they force feeding him the ball. That's real. They force feed. They throwing him the ball, running. They force feed him. But the best 3 running backs I've seen this year is gonna be Jonathan Taylor, Bijan, and shit. I still like Gibbs. And then shit. Not to say he's a top 5 running back, but shit, just talking about productivity. I like what my running back doing on my side. You know what I mean?
Don't make me say it.
Yeah,
don't make me say some bias shit.
But Josh Jacobs is definitely up there.
Josh Jacobs always gonna be a top 10 running back, but I just feel like the same shit that they cried about other running backs about, they give Josh Jacobs a leniency on. And I say that yards per carry. His yards per carry be shitty. Like what it was like last year with the Raiders, he had like the most carries in the league and didn't even hit like 1,000 yards.
That was his worst season in his career, though.
Yeah, that shit was fucking horrible. You know what I mean? I don't give it. It's a bad year, good year. It should never have 300 carries, 200 plus carries, and don't get 1,000 yards. You know what I mean?
I can't.
I watched my running back for Dallas Cowboys get crucified on his productivity every year when it wasn't his fault. You know what I mean? They talk about his yards per game went down, but shit, his carries went down when Pollard came. When we talk about Zeke, you know what I mean?
So right now, Marty, right now we need to go into tune into our first topic. Who you feel like is on a hot seat? You got the floor right now, Marty. Who you feel like?
I don't want to say it, bro. I hopefully he's not in the hot seat because I still got faith in him. But see, Aaron Glenn. Even though I don't want it to be, I feel like it would be unfair to fire him that fast.
Yeah, you gonna
They need
you
more
have to at
talent
least thug it 2
around.
seasons. You got to thug
Yeah,
it 2
like you
seasons
and
in
you
the
gotta
NFL.
give Justin Fields another chance because he's not playing bad this year. If y'all look at the games, bro, they don't
He's
have
not.
no talent.
They
You know
just
what I mean? They have
the crumble
besides,
is not falling their way.
He's
There's
always
certain
on that.
games.
He's always on those type of teams.
They could
bro.
easily
Like
Always on
if
those
have
you
2
type of
they
wins
teams.
on their belt. They could
all they
easily have
have
2
is fucking
wins.
Garrett Wilson. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally looking at the games, bro. Like if they had some offense, they would have beat the Cowboys without sorry ass defense. You know what I'm saying? But
Even
just because
Brees
all they
Hall
had
isn't
was that
playing
good
good.
run game, it wasn't enough. You know what I mean?
So listen,
And
so what happens if the Jets would have beat the Bucks? You know what I'm saying? If Baker
that's
didn't have
what
that
I'm
last
saying.
second drive, and then if they would have beat Denver this past week, they would
That's
win.
Yeah, it would have
You know
been
what I'm
different.
you
saying? Are
right
you
with me,
still on
bro.
that
You right with
the
me.
same take?
A lot of their games they barely losing, so you can't really just put him on a hot seat yet. But you know how they'll do black head coaches in the league. You know what I
I
mean?
think
Yeah,
the
yeah, that's
Cardinals
exactly
head
how they
coach
do
would be
it.
gone before
So yeah,
Glenn.
Jaden, I was just about to move to you, Jaden. Who you feel like is on the hot seat? It could be player or coach.
There's somebody out there in Phoenix, or Glendale, Arizona. Somebody out there. The head coach is
Yeah.
gone. He's gone. He's got to be gone.
Gannon, I'm not gonna lie, it might not be Gannon because Gannon he's a defensive head coach and he's been having them in defensive game. He has like them, I think they're like the top NFC defenses, but outside the Falcons, I think Falcons is number 1. I think it's Cardinals after them. Like their defense is up there. Like their defense is really top
still
notch.
if they don't win 2 division games this year, he's got to be gone.
You're talking about the Cardinals,
Fair
right?
enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to because see, you have drafted good. You have put talent around Kyler Murray. You know what I mean? You gave him a running game. And he was good before all that shit. You remember with DeAndre Hopkins, they started like 8-0 one year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had some good years when he first came in, but the last 3-4 years ain't
They
been.
can never finish. They can never.
They had the injury bug too, but still, nobody want to hear about the NFL the injury bug. That happens to every
Yeah,
team,
you're
you
all
know what I mean?
professionals.
Yeah,
so
you're not
Exactly.
wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong.
That's why I say with the Chargers. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you got to understand. Like now, it's in the damn near in the culture of was San Diego, now it's in LA, of the next man up mentality for real, because the injury bug is still in the damn facility.
Fact.
The new one at that. So you got to understand. All right, if I'm playing for LA, if I'm playing for the Chargers, I can get in anytime. I know what I got to do. Because I'm in
They got
LA
plenty of
now.
receivers over there. If one get hurt, they got another receiver. They got like 4 good receivers over there. They got McConkey, they got Allen, they got Johnson.
But it ain't gonna do no good if we ain't got protecting Justin.
Yeah, see, you right. You ain't lying about that. You
know what I'm saying? We can have Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, and Chad Johnson. If we have a Rudy Poot ass line, it ain't gonna work. We can't get the ball.
Like the Najee Harris and the Hampton combination at the beginning of the season. I just feel like they kind of ain't give Najee Harris enough of those carries.
Enough carries.
I feel like a 1,000-yard running back every year his career should be the running back 1, no matter if it's a new team or not. You know what I mean? I didn't like that, but I did like the combination of both running backs. I thought it was gonna be special before Najee Harris, you know what I'm saying, got injured for the rest of the year. I was sad about that. That's like Bryce Hall and Braden Allen. I wanted that to work too.
There we go, JC. Who do you feel like is on your hot seat, JC?
I'm about to go with Mike McDaniels, man. I think the league's got his little scheme figured out, and they haven't really been able to score points last year or this year, win games last year or this year. Tyreek went down, I give them that, but even with him last year, they still couldn't get it done. So
I mean, they did not just have they lost against the Chargers. They just cost that loss. They almost had a big time win against the Chargers.
They finna win this week though.
Who they play this week? The Dolphins,
Browns,
Cleveland.
Nah,
I bet they beat the Browns. They gonna beat the Browns because, bro, Gabriel is too easy to win. They gonna nobody wants to give the Browns their first win. Everybody gonna play them tough as hell. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be a team that Dylan Gabriel wins first 2.
No, the Browns already got to win. The Browns got to win.
Yeah, I'm saying, but Dylan Gabriel first win.
That was against Joe Flacco.
Oh, Joe Flacco got that first win. You know what I mean? Dylan Gabriel 0-2.
Who did Joe Flacco beat?
Packers. On some lucky shit.
He's a hoe. This nigga's doing that. He's doing that because he got
JC for less than 150 and no touchdowns in the pitch.
You see what I did there, though?
Didn't do
shit. Nah, he really didn't though. The only reason why they was even in the game, the reason why the Browns are not getting blown out this year it's because of their defense is a top 5 defense. If they didn't have that defense,
I say
bro,
the top 3 defense.
yeah, I just being
honestly the
lenient.
best
You know what I
defense.
mean?
I'm be honest with you. It's the best.
All I know is I know who got
Not,
the worst defense.
only
That's
reason
all I
it's not
know.
ranked number one. Only reason it's not the ranked number one defense is because they don't have the wins to show it. If they have 3 or 4 wins, you would rank them the number one defense.
I mean, I thought the wins don't rank the defense because we got 2 wins. We got the number 2 offense in the league. You know what I mean? With 2 wins.
Yeah, but even then, I'm just saying, like, people would call them an elite defense. Bro, they squeezed out some wins, and you really don't just beat the Browns. Like,
I feel like the best 3 defenses in the league is gonna be the Browns. Fuck, I just had it on top of my head. The Browns, the Packers, and damn, I just had the third one on top of my head. Not the Steelers. The fucking the Broncos.
Yeah, the Broncos always gonna be up there. You got defensive player of the year.
Broncos,
Patrick
Browns.
is like that. Patrick 10.
It ain't even about him being like that. They have literally legit 7 defensive linemen that come in the game and switch out the whole. They defensive linemen are never getting tired, bro. They are
never
bringing them in and out.
Speaking of their defensive linemen, number 15, their defensive end or outside whatever he is,
Bonito.
Hey,
and look at his snap
count. Defensive player of the year.
His snap count not even high because they all full of juice, bro. Like he come in the game fresh. Like they literally take a series off during the first, second, third quarter. Then fourth quarter is when they play more crunch time. You know what I mean? But first, second quarter, it's taking all the energy to the fourth quarter, bro. Like look how they made Justin Fields' offense look, bro.
Dude's about to break records.
Hey, they made it tough on us. We got to buy by a squeeze by a win because that nigga's a dumbass.
Yeah,
don't know why you trying to block that 60-yard field goal.
Jonathan Taylor went stupid against them. I don't know how he did it, but he did. That's why I still rank him the best running back in the league over Bijan.
That's what. Hey, bro, he got more touchdowns than Bijan by a lot too.
Bro,
I think Bijan got like real, 1 or 2 rushing touchdowns.
Me for real, I think Jahmyr Gibbs is the best running back in the league.
I mean, I like him, but shit, this year Montgomery still like that.
I don't care. I don't care about the year shit. I'm going off overall.
Like I get what you said. Overall talent, you think Gibbs is overall talented? I got
production wise and Bijan.
Production wise, he behind them only because he split carries.
Yeah,
Montgomery still like that. Like they cannot afford to not give Montgomery the ball.
You got Montgomery, then you got Tyler Algier.
Yeah, Montgomery still no Algier. Algier not sorry. Let's not get that.
I know I'm not saying he's sorry, but
Montgomery not sorry at all.
Montgomery go to any team and start besides 5 teams. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not gonna lie. All those other running backs got a backup running back, bro. Like we don't have a backup running back. That hoe is JT toting that bitch.
And nigga, JT is the reason why Daniel Jones looks so good.
He is, and they're literally playing off each other.
They were literally stacking the box when y'all the first 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like stacking the fuck out the box. You know what I mean? How they playing the Eagles?
Wide.
Daniel Jones is making some good throws, playing in a good system. You know what I'm saying? I credit y'all coach. Y'all coach got a good system over there right this year. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shane Steichen always had a good system. It really just proves how ass Anthony Richardson really was.
Nah, I wouldn't say that, bro. I wouldn't say that just yet because how many games did he play
maybe
last
he
year?
could, or maybe he just couldn't play in our system.
How many games he played last year though?
Like 8 to 10.
That's not enough, and you gotta think how many games he played in college, bro.
Like 10.
He was literally a project that they stopped working on. They
forgot. And you got to think about it. The draft.
I'm not saying he can't be fixed. I'm not saying he
can't be fixed. They didn't even try.
I think his career over. I don't think his career is over. I just don't think he was like for what we were trying to accomplish. I don't think we just threw him in way too fast.
That's what I think. I think I threw him in way too fast, and he got injured too much. And then I'm gonna be real with you, bro. That day when he called out the game, that's what really lost a lot of his fans. You know what I'm saying? And I understand people get tired.
It did.
It lost a lot of y'all when he called out the game.
You cannot go to the press conference and talking about, bro, I just got tired. What?
Yeah.
We all tired, bro. We all playing, fam. Like, what's wrong with you?
The thing about it is, if he was in a different system, he'll be straight. But
bro, what the problem
y'all didn't do bad when y'all drafted him only because like the draft is set up like to where you have to draft the best player available. So all around the best player, the best athlete in the draft at the time was definitely Anthony Richardson.
We're trying to restart our franchise. Like you need a quarterback to restart.
He's not one of those that you restart a franchise with. So that's where the problem lies. You can't restart a franchise with him, but he was the best athlete in the class. So
I wouldn't say that. I would just say this: why nobody taking heed to what the Dallas Cowboys did with Dak Prescott, what the Ravens did with Lamar Jackson, what the Chiefs did with Mahomes? They said, "Fuck their systems, fuck my coaching systems. I'm gonna build around the player." You know what I mean? If you draft him in fourth overall,
that's what we
build
didn't
around
do
the
well.
player.
We didn't build around
But
him.
you can also go back to, all right, well, he only played X amount of snaps. So what system was he really in?
And that too, because
we
watched
you don't even know
come in that
what he
same
was in.
system. Joe Flacco come in that same system, and said they didn't do too good in that system either. You know what I mean?
Because me watching him play,
he did. Oh yeah, he did go to playoffs on some.
Me watching him play,
Texans, they beat the Texans last game. I remember that shit.
He doesn't. I don't think he knows hot routes, hot receivers, hot DBs.
I think his decision making not the fastest.
Too. I think he
gets involved naturally. You remember when Lamar Jackson first came in the league, he couldn't read everything off the run. He would run in the touchdown, so you would forget that he missed a wide open player. You know what I'm saying? But then also, years went by, people forget that Lamar Jackson made Hollywood Brown 100 reception player, a Pro Bowler. You know what I'm saying? He haven't been that same player since he lost Lamar Jackson. So I seen the evolution in quarterbacks when the team actually builds around their player and then try to actually see the growth in them. Then they actually grow. But if you don't see the growth, you trying you cannot tell me that Deshaun Watson, this motherfucking nigga, is washed up. I feel like Kevin Stefanski's system is fucking washed up. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been one quarterback that came in that system and did good, but everybody blaming Deshaun. I guarantee Deshaun Watson go to the fucking Saints. I guarantee they're a playoff team again. I guarantee
it. Baker did good in the system.
Barely, bro. He only did good because he had a good defense, bro. He had every receiver he had was mad at him.
Always had a good defense, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he just had to be an average quarterback at the time. But, bro, he didn't have none of the offensive players were happy. None of the offensive players made a Pro Bowl. You know what I mean? You remember they had Amari Cooper.
Bro,
had Jarvis Landry,
not every offensive player.
Odell.
Sometimes you're not happy and you go win a Super Bowl. AJ Brown.
And they had the little white boy Hooper. You said what?
I'm just saying, sometimes you're not happy and you win a Super Bowl. AJ Brown.
Man, AJ Brown put up nigga over 1,000 yards last year. It don't get no happier.
That's all you need. He's not, but don't get me wrong. He's putting up 1,000 yards.
Nothing was getting 1,000 in Cleveland.
You gotta put up 1,500 as a. You gotta put up 1,500 as a what you call it?
As a what?
As a top receiver, so that way you can get.
I say 1,000, bro. If you putting up at least 1,000, you making your name. Because look at Mike Evans, bro. He's gonna be a walking Hall of Famer off of.
And he took pay cuts a lot of times. He's a walking Hall of Fame, but
seasons, you know what I mean?
Hear me out, but yeah, right. But you got Terry McLaurin who put up 1,000 yards and had a hard time getting his paid.
Yeah, but 1,000. But to me, Terry McLaurin still got paid over Metcalf because how many times Metcalf got 1,000 yards? But look how we look at it.
That's crazy that you said. I was about to say, what about Metcalf?
Yeah, he got his money, and what about him? What about T. Higgins? He got his money. What about him? Even though he's the number 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like every number 1 receiver don't get 1,500 yards, bro. How many people got 1,500 yards last year? Probably 1 or 2. Maybe Jamar. Did Jamar Chase get 15 last year?
He got 17.
Yeah, Jamar Chase definitely.
Well, so he must have been the only. It must have been like 2 of them.
See,
I know
he won Triple Crown. He's the only one that got over 15, over 13.
That's what I'm saying. So that's it. 15 is a hard number. I think the year before that, only Tyreek and CeeDee Lamb.
No. But I'm saying that you need to put up at least 1 or 2 of those years to get your money.
Not necessarily, brother, because like I said, shit.
That's how it literally Ocho Cinco speaks about it all the time. Like, bro, you gotta put up the number. That's why he's bitching because
you gotta put the numbers. I'm telling you, they pay y'all. But
you ain't gotta put it.
Metcalf is a top 8 paid receiver. I think he has no 1,000-yard season. If I'm not mistaken.
Nah, DK definitely got 1,000-yard receiver. He definitely has.
Let me see. I'm not mistaken, bro. I think he don't got none.
If people sign Odell, that nigga they're gonna sign him for a pretty piece of fucking chicken because he's still living off a fucking catch.
Okay, yeah.
Odell wasn't living off a catch. Odell was going crazy his first 3 years. Don't do that.
Yeah, DK got 3.
After that, what do you do after the catch? What did he do after the catch?
I think he's like the fastest receiver,
But
bro. To
okay,
like
Yeah, nah, I
besides
ain't
my
gonna lie.
bad,
Odell
besides the
was
Super
still
Bowl
going crazy
ring,
after that catch, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He
hey,
still was
bro,
going crazy. That's
stupid,
why
but
he was
he's
so
still going
mad at
crazy,
Baker
bro.
because, bro, he had a lot of good years with the Browns, but you know what I'm saying, was getting overshadowed by the weak ass offense. You mean his daddy posted all the videos of him being wild ass open
yeah,
and
but
not
he
getting the
just
ball? You know what I'm saying? He could have put them years up too. 2020, he played 7 games, put up 300 yards. That's when his decline started, 2020.
Bro,
Before
I
that,
remember him going, bro, and you're going crazy with Eli Manning, fam.
he put up 1,300 rookie year, 1,450 next year, 1,360 next year. Next year he was hurt. This fifth year put up 1,052. His first year with Cleveland put up 1,035. Oh yeah, his last year in New York he put up 1,052 in 12 games. His rookie year he
Come on,
put up
man.
1,300 in 12 games.
Nah, yeah, I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie. Odell was going
His
crazy. That catch, it
his
wasn't
second
just a
year he
catch. That
put
nigga
up
was going crazy.
1,400 in
He's
15
literally one of the
games.
best receivers I've seen.
Like his best years, he didn't even play. He played 12 games and was eating. You know what I mean? And he
Also,
had a
most
Yeah.
1,000 yard
underrated
year.
shit.
His first year
What
in
did he
Cleveland, he had
do
a
after
thousand
the
yard
Super
year.
Bowl? After when he left the ring, what did he do?
But see, at the
I mean,
Rams,
he's
he only played
injured.
in
He
Baltimore that
tore his
year.
ACL. He was
I
going
know
crazy
he
and
ain't
tore his ACL and the Super Bowl.
he ain't Odell ain't been the
How
same
many times?
since the catch,
I'm just
bro.
saying, like he
But
tore
you gotta
both.
remember, bro,
He tore your
he did miss
ACL
the whole
twice,
year.
bro.
He missed the whole year, and then he went to a team where he wasn't the
Yeah,
number one
and he's
receiver.
old, and
Bro,
he was like
every
30
receiver
something.
that goes to Baltimore is mad. Think about Dez Brown when he went to Baltimore. He was not washed up, bro. But they just could not find ways to get him the ball because that's a run heavy team. And then who's Lamar Jackson's best friend? The tight
Tight
end.
end.
He made Mark Andrews famous. As soon as Mark Andrews got hurt, not likely is the man. What's the other tight end that Cincinnati signed with the long hair? Hayden Hurst. Remember Hayden Hurst went crazy over there.
Yeah, hell yeah, he was over
They
there.
always had like a 3 tight end set where he gonna eat his tight ends. The only receiver he had was fucking Mark Hollywood Brown. They got rid of him and left him with
To be a
Bateman.
good to be a
And
good
Bateman was
receiver
not.
and for the Ravens, you gotta love to block like an Anquan Bolden. That's
Yes,
why that nigga was good in that
yes.
system because Anquan Bolden was loving the block and then nigga some
But he
plays you
also
could
had a
play
gunslinger
action.
at
He looked like
quarterback.
a block and he's down the fucking field.
He had
They
a
did have a
gunslinger
different
at
quarterback
quarterback
then
too.
too.
Lamar Jackson just became a gunslinger. Oh yeah, speaking about
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, I want to see how y'all feel about this. Do y'all feel like? Cause I looked at this shit again today, bro, and I don't see how in the fuck he didn't win MVP last year over Josh Allen.
All
But
right.
no, you know why?
So
Because Josh Allen was
listen,
bitching, so they gave him the here
Nigga,
go
nah.
Lamar
So
Hitman
Jackson
listen,
Award.
had
That's what it
listen.
is.
Hear
4,100
me out.
passing
Hear
He
me
ain't gonna
yards
out.
never win it
compared
Hear
to
again.
me out,
Josh Allen
Marty.
37.
Marty,
He had
Marty. Hear me
41
out.
pass touchdowns compared to Josh Allen 28. He had 4 interceptions compared to Josh Allen 6. He had a 67 completion percentage compared to Josh Allen 64. And he had 900 rushing yards compared to Josh Allen 500. He just had less rushing touchdowns and more fumbles. That's the only stat Josh Allen beat him at. With
I
more
feel
rush,
you in
he had 12
stats,
rush,
but value.
12 rush.
So value stats is not always value because we also gotta remember last year Joe Burrow damn near led everybody in fucking passing, and he still didn't win it, right? So it's not all about stats.
Because, bro,
It's
them was
about
empty
value.
stats.
It's about stats and value. Now, if you take Lamar Jackson off the Ravens, are they still a decent team? Yes. Fucking Derrick
No,
Henry
we,
versus
we
2K.
proving that now. Hell
What the
no.
fuck? There's
We
no
proving
way.
that
They're a
now, bro.
decent
They have
team.
lost. They had, bro.
I didn't
All
say.
right,
Did I say great?
I'm gonna
Did I
name you
say
years.
great?
I'm gonna name you years. The year the Cincinnati Bengals went to the Super Bowl, he lost. He missed the last 6 games of the season. Tyler Huntley went 0 for 6, 0 and 6. The next year, he had the same injury that Zeke had and missed the next 6 games. They went like 1 and 5 and lost in a wild card place to the Chargers. I think it was.
Yeah, we
In
went up
this
there and
year
played them.
when he got hurt, you see what every year he get hurt, the Ravens go downhill, bro. They need him to win. And then on
I hear
top of
you.
that,
I hear
bro,
you. Oh
I know
yeah.
you say
But now,
records.
so now let's look at
Their record
Josh
last year
Allen
was 12
and
and
their his
5 compared to
situation.
11.
You
11 and
you
5
think the
compared to
Bills?
24.
How many games you think the Bills win without Josh Allen?
Bro, it's fucked up to say. I would say not a lot, but it's also not a lot with the Ravens. So then you gotta go based on stats because these two players mean the most to their
Yeah.
team. Let's
So
be
no no
real,
no no
bro.
no. This
You
you don't go based off of
any
stats. Then
quarterback in the
so
league, damn near, if they get hurt
well, hear
right
me
now,
out.
their team is going downhill. Look at the Cowboys last year.
You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that.
Last
So
year, Dak
now
Prescott missed
now we
eight
gotta look at
games.
the
We
history.
missed the playoffs.
Wait,
Cooper
wait, wait.
Rush did us dirty. You know what
Look,
I'm
I
saying?
have a question for y'all. I have a question
You're
for
not
y'all.
wrong. But listen. You gotta look at the history of the NFL. There's never unless you do something historic, like break a historic record or something, you do not be a number 3 seed MVP.
Hold on, brother.
Either you're
brother.
1 or 2 seed.
So
you're either a 1 or 2 seed.
So last year wasn't a historic season for Lamar Jackson. The first
what
quarterback ever to put up 4,000 passing yards and have 900 rushing yards. First quarterback ever to do that. Also, he threw 41 touchdown passes to 4 interceptions, brother. We're talking 40 touchdown passes. What's the career high? Like 55? Peyton Manning, like 55?
Tom Brady.
41 from a running back. 41 touchdowns completed to 4 interceptions. Then he also had 9.
He only had 4 interceptions last year?
Only had 4 interceptions last year with 41 touchdown passes. And he had 4 rushing touchdowns. That's one thing about me, bro. I don't talk about shit unless I go like I'm not making no. I'm not. I don't. Now,
the 4 interceptions is not. The 4 interceptions has been 41-4 is impressive, but we also seen that from other QBs.
We have not. Who have we seen that from?
55-10 is the same ratio.
Hold on, no. 55-10 is nowhere near 41-4.
Yes, it is.
Do the math, brother. 55-10 is not 41-4. He threw a pick for damn near every 20 touchdown passes he threw, bro. I mean, every 15 touchdown passes he threw a pick. For every 15, his ratio is like 15-1.
His TD to INT ratio is 0.8. I'm gonna look up Peyton Manning
exactly.
Right
now. 0.8. That's like 16-1, bro.
80%.
No, it's not 80. It's not 80%. It's numerical. It's like
now look. Peyton Manning's 55-10.
80% touchdown
his ratio is 1.5.
Is the lower number wins?
No, the higher number wins.
The higher number wins.
Listen, bro, you
it's the higher because it's how many touchdowns you throwing
because
per
it's out of
interception.
300.
So
bro,
it's out of 300.
41 divided by 4.
14 more. I threw 14
so
more
41,
touchdowns than him.
41 touchdowns and 4 interceptions is you. I mean, you throw 10.25 touchdowns for every 1 interception. That's what 41-4 is. When you do 55 divided by 10, it's 5 touchdowns, 5.5 touchdowns to 1 interception. You get what I'm saying?
More. That's better.
It's not because, bro, if I throw 10 touchdowns to 1 interception, that's better than 5.5 to 1, bro.
No, it's
do
not.
The math, bro. Think about math, brother.
Think about it.
I throw an interception for every 5 touchdown passes I throw.
I want you to think about this. If I throw 14 more touchdowns than you and only 6 more interceptions than you, how is your ratio better? If I still
that's easy because
doubled the amount. Listen. I doubled the amount of touchdowns I threw.
He's going by percentage-wise.
Bro, listen, brother. If you throw 14 more touchdowns than me and 6 more picks, that means you are being less efficient than me. Because guess what, bro? I throw an interception for every 10 touchdown passes I throw. So if I throw 12 touchdown passes, I will only have 1 interception. 41 touchdowns to 4. That's 10 touchdowns each interception, bro. 55 touchdowns to 10 interceptions is 5 touchdowns to 1 interception. It's ratio, easy math, bro. I promise to God. The higher number is Lamar Jackson.
Listen, Marty. Marty, bro. Listen to what you're saying. 5 touchdowns to 1 interception. 4 touchdowns to 1 interception.
5.
And you said 4 touchdowns to 1 interception.
No, I said 10 touchdowns to 1 interception. 10.
His is not 10, bro. It's not 10 touchdowns to 1 interception. Oh, yeah,
bro, yes, it is, bro. 41 divided by 4 is 10.25, brother.
Yeah, it is. And then 55 divided by 10.
His ratio is way higher. That is some top notch numbers that we talking. I mean, he threw an interception for every 10 touchdown passes, bro. Nobody is doing that, bro. Nobody is doing that.
Nah, it's not the highest ratio ever. It's who you call it is Tom Brady. I think he had a season he only threw like 3. It's like a crazy number, like 17.
Quick. Let me see. I'm gonna say what's the highest touchdown to interception ratio.
I'm telling you, Tom Brady's gonna be number 1.
It's Tom Brady. He had a year where he threw 28 touchdowns, 28 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. But guess who is number 7th on that list?
Yeah, I say Lamar Jackson.
Matter of fact, Lamar Jackson 7 and 8. He had 2 years.
Nah, yeah, I got it. I got on this list. I'm looking at Aaron Rodgers is number 8, 7 and 8. Lamar Jackson
I guess because he only played 4 games. It probably ain't on your list because he only played 4 games on this one.
Yeah, he only played 4 games. And
so
then Aaron Rodgers is 7.
I'm on
number 8.
I'm on StatMuse. It say on 2024
football database.
Okay, well StatMuse probably don't do the minimum games. So like who number 3 on your list?
Josh McCown.
Okay, babe. Well, he only played 8 games that year.
Yeah, I think they're doing a minimum of 8 games.
Who number 5 on your list?
No, it's based. No, I'm doing it. I'm seeing what they're basing it off of. They're basing it off of 224 pass attempts.
Okay, bet. Cause who number 5 on your list?
Aaron Rodgers. Oh my bad. No, something hard.
See, look, this nigga is. See, on my list is Baker Mayfield, but he only had 195 pass attempts.
Yeah.
For 2025.
That's really not. That's really nothing. That's this year. Okay. Yeah, that's this year.
Okay, but so see, we're on the same page. See, Lamar Jackson 7th for 2024, the year last year, 41-4. That was a historical
10 to 25. Hey, that is crazy. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at, like I said, bro. I'm looking at NFL history,
bro. Like, what can we look at NFL? For real?
I look at NFL history.
You could tell me that this nigga Josh Allen had a better year than him. But I can't say this though. The only reason why I give it to Lamar, but the only reason why I see they gave it to Josh Allen in my head, because Josh Allen came from losing his star receiver. You get what I'm saying? Not having a real true number one. I get it. He had less talent.
That's where the value comes from. Like it's like I didn't have a true number one. I didn't have a running. He did have a running back, but I think James Cook got hurt at one point in the season.
He was healthy for the most part, but I get it. But
I think he went just like a small. I think he missed like 2 to 3 games.
Yeah,
it was like a small window. It could have been 4. It wasn't like something big. Yeah, huh?
But if say like Lamar Jackson was leading him in the city for like 200 more passing yards, 100 more rushing yards, shit like that, but everything else was even, I would have gave it to Josh Allen because he's working with a smaller supporting cast. But also,
and he won more games. That's the thing.
And they won one more game, but that's a historical.
I'm trying to tell you, since he was the number 2 seed, he got the nod. I guarantee if the Ravens was the number 2 seed, he would have. Because if you look in the history of like the MVPs, either. I know it says historical, but he didn't really break records.
All of that while having 950 passing and rushing yards. He damn near had 1,000. If he'd have played, played that last game last year, he would have got 1,000 rushing yards.
He probably
you know what I'm saying? And then how much did his running back have last year?
2,000.
He only get 2,000. Why? Because Lamar Jackson's a running threat. They ran the
no. We can't say that with Derrick Henry.
Man, Derrick Henry never ran that read option. You know that read option, nigga. On that defensive
I hear you, but Derrick Henry's got
that defensive end cannot. When he was the Titans, when he was the Titans,
2K before.
Hold on, bro. When he was the Titans,
you can't say that. I think he got it twice for the Titans, fam.
Oh, he didn't get 2K twice for the Titans. He didn't get 2K twice for the Titans.
I'm pretty sure he got pretty damn close to 2K twice.
I ain't gonna lie. At one point,
or he got pretty close, bro.
He was catching up to Zeke. Was ahead of him for the longest. He was catching up to Zeke, so he wasn't going that crazy.
Oh, he got 1,500. It was 1,500.
Yeah. He got 1,500 twice.
Oh no, my bad. That he was gonna go back to back, bro. He had 937 in 8 games.
Yeah, and then shit, you remember Zeke had nigga 981 in 10 games.
You give him 8 more games. You give him 8 more games, bro. I think.
But look at them carries, though, bro. Look at them carries.
Them carries are astronomical. But why would you not give Derrick Henry the ball? He's the only
running back in this league who gets over 300 carries multiple years.
Yeah, why would you not give Derrick Henry the ball, though?
But I'm saying, like when people talk about Zeke and his decline, he was going from 300 carries to 250 to 210 to 190. It's his yardage went down. With Doug, motherfucker, his carries went down too. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
I mean, but Zeke's still, but Zeke's not really on Henry's level yet, though.
Nah, for one, Derrick Henry had to catch up to Zeke. Because you look at the years, the first 5 years.
He did. He had to catch up to Zeke.
You know what I'm saying? But the only thing that fucked up Zeke was bringing in Tony Pollard. If Tony Pollard was never there, even the last year he got 1,000 yards when he barely got it. If Pollard wasn't there, it could have been a 14-yard season for Zeke easily. You know what I'm saying? But we needed Pollard. You know what I mean? So shit, it's like we really
man. We on
Cowboy
the
fans
subject of your
embrace the.
Cowboys. You know, we on the subject of your Cowboys fans. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Because I know you had a lot to get off your chest about your Cowboys,
fam. You see this shit for defense, bro. You see this shit, bro. This not even fun to watch, bro. I watched the game and nigga, if Dak don't score, I start crying because I'm knowing defense finna get stood up. And this is my whole thing about this, bro. I'm a firm believer in
like
Jerry
the Panthers,
Jones.
like the Panthers.
Bro, for one, bro, we are the second highest points per game team in the league. No, I think we first. But you know how many points per game we average a game? 29.8. You know how many points per game we're giving up?
That's all you need to win a game easily.
That's all you fucking need, nigga. We top of the league in points per game offensively. But guess what? We're at the bottom of the league. We're giving up 30.4. How are we giving up fucking more points than we fucking nigga? Come on, bro. Come on now, folks. So when you talk about the hot seat, it's fucking Matt. It's fucking Matt Eberflus. He's on a fucking hot seat. Cause this is ridiculous.
Oh, that's what y'all got, Matt Eberflus. We had him.
The coach from the Bears.
Yeah, we had him. He put up a good defense with us. I don't know. I guess niggas found out his system.
The zone shit not working, bro. We have man to man. We have man to man.
I mean, but hey, this week I get CD back. So I feel like who do y'all play this week?
We played a fucking command. We got a tough game. We played Commanders.
Oh,
they don't want to lose 2 in a row. Game.
But I think y'all beat the Commanders. I'm not a Jane. I'm not, bro. For some reason I'm not on that Jane Daniels hype as everybody else. The kid is nice. I'm not gonna say he's not good, but I'm just not on the full hype train like everybody else.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. One thing all right. So did you watch us when we played against the Eagles?
Yeah. Hey, y'all played a good game. Honestly, that's CD fault. I ain't gonna. I'm putting that game in CD.
Oh yeah, I would put that game on CD. But how many points did we score that game?
Like damn near 30, right? Like 20, 27?
Yeah, it was so you could put it on CD, but shit, we still putting up points. What was making that offense so effectively?
Oh, I mean, y'all run game.
Are you gonna come?
The fact that y'all have multiple runners, that shit helps.
All right. What was the main reason on defense that we lost?
Oh, y'all DBs. Y'all DBs can't cover,
bro. It wasn't even the receivers. The receivers didn't get active. Barkley had like 80 yards. The main thing was, bro, no pass rush. Jalen Hurts was scrambling in the pocket on every third down conversion and getting easy third down conversion.
I'm sorry. You talking about against y'all? Hey, yeah. Against the Eagles? Oh my God, yes. Yeah, it's like Jalen Hurts. Every time he got inside the pocket, it just nobody wants to rush him. Like
he would be in the pocket for fucking nigga 6 seconds before he even had to move. You know what I mean? So that's the main reason why we lost that shit. I'm looking at it so like, you say you don't want to pay Parsons, and it's nobody keeps saying the main thing. Why didn't y'all fucking pay Parsons 2 years ago when he asked to get paid?
Yeah, then
what the Broncos just did.
High player like he is now.
What the Broncos just did. Nick Bonito had one good year. It's his third year. What they did already paid him. Get him out the way.
Paid him.
Because the price tag goes fucking up. You gonna say it would have signed Michael 2 years ago.
We paid our you see what we did, the Colts. We paid.
Come on now, bro.
Everybody.
Franklin paid. You know what I mean, bro? If we would have motherfucking nigga paid him,
DeForest Buckner's paid.
Come on now. They all got paid early.
We gave him the contracts.
If they would have paid Micah 2 years ago like he wanted to, bro, he'll be making 32 a year. He would not be making over 40. He was making 32 a year. He'd have been happy.
What are you making now? Like damn near 50?
Like 40, like 42, I think it was. Like 42, 43, you know what I mean? And he's worth all that money. But that's Jerry Jones' fault. Why didn't y'all pay him when he asked to get paid? Y'all was holding it off. And then on top of that, so Jerry, you say I'm not paying Parsons this year because I need more money in cap room to pay other people. Bro, listen here, bro. We still had Deron Blandon under contract. You know what I'm saying? We still had everybody in the contract. Tyler Smith on his rookie deal. We could have paid him next year. You know what I mean? The price tag don't go up as much to do for a lineman than do for a defensive lineman. You know what I mean? Why did you pay him? You didn't pay him. You backdoor spent that money, that extra money. You spent it on Tyler Smith and DeRon Bland. Tyler Smith missed the last 3 games. He haven't been healthy. You didn't want to pay Parsons because you said that he missed 2 games last year. You know what I'm saying? So that's bullshit right there for number one. Bland and Diggs is the main reason why we getting our ass kicked every fucking Sunday. But you gave Bland a brand new contract. So you went and paid the cornerbacks.
Paying Bland over.
Oh, Parsons is crazy. And on top of that, bro, us losing Parsons exposing our cornerbacks. When you got a motherfucker like I had a motherfucker say, "Oh, he didn't do shit against Dallas." They a motherfucking lie. I'm watching the game. He beating the fuck out guy in every fucking play. That getting the ball out of his hand quick. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga Parsons on ass every play. A pressure rate is really important when you're on defensive line. It ain't all about sacks, about that pressure rate too. And when Micah Parsons on our team, bro, we force the quarterback to get the ball out fast. So when the cornerback knows that the quarterback has to get the ball out fast, now I can play with my food. I can press you. I could jam you up now. You're going to stick out knowing he got to get the ball. Now I could jump passes. I could do all that. But
I play more aggressive. I can play more aggressive.
Exactly. You play more aggressive. But when the quarterback has a lot more time, now you could expose because you can't cover nobody for more than 3 seconds. You know what I mean? But when Parsons was here,
exactly what you mean.
You had to cover for 3 seconds and under. Now you showing your ass. You know what I mean? All them interceptions because the quarterback just throwing shit up there because Parsons coming. You know what I mean? But now ain't nobody coming for the quarterback. So now the quarterback can sit there and, oh yeah, he open. I'm gonna break him down. Middle of the field open. That zone you in weak. You know what I'm saying? Then we playing zone. We got man corners, but we gotta play zone because our man corners are both hurt. I mean, I don't know who the fuck Elam is. He's a fucking first round pick for Buffalo Bills. But I'm sorry, Elam. I know it's hard making it to the NFL, and I respect your craft. But you got to fucking go, boy. You is trash, folks. You is trash as fuck, boy. Bring Brandon Carr back.
I think is he the one that led up the touchdown to the Tate?
Bro, yeah, and he the one had the pass interference last game on 4th down. Like, bro, he ass, bro. Elam is ass. And then Diggs don't want to tackle, bro. If they get second level, bro, only Hooker and Wilson want to tackle with our DBs. Diggs letting nigga go by him and he fake tackling. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point even. It's like if I was a coach, I would run a Diggs side every time. You know what I mean? And then we so light in the ass as our defensive front and nobody even saying nothing about it. Like if we was at least 4-2, that could be a front runner with Baker Mayfield for MVP. You know, it'll be neck and neck right now, but right now Baker Mayfield has the odds.
Dak is playing his ass off. I gotta give credit.
But I ain't gonna lie. Bro, this is what I expect out of Dak between me and you, bro. Dak has always played good in regular season. He had one bad year where he had interceptions, he threw 10. One bad year. Other than that, Dak has been in top 5 MVP voting 3 times in his career, not including this year. You know what I mean? His rookie year, 2 years ago when Lamar Jackson won. And I think it was last year, Dez Bryant. He has been top 5 MVP voting numerous times in his career. He's a regular season motherfucker. But also, we get so much hate on our team, him not winning playoff games with shit. I give him one game against the 49ers where he didn't play good. Other than that, our defense have never got stopped in the playoffs. The year we had beat Russell Wilson, that was a high-scoring game. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
the other game y'all just beat Russell Wilson was a fucking high-scoring game.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Jerry Jones builds his team off a good.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I know you were hot against the Giants because this nigga just throwing moonball after moonball after moonball.
Bro, and he literally said he throw a go ball, that don't work. Second down, finna throw another go ball, double coverage. What? Bro? Fuck that. The Bears game. Do you see Diggs try to jam that nigga up and slip?
Yeah, like this.
You ain't got no safety help. Who is you trying to jam, folks?
Yeah,
this ain't 7-on-7, nigga.
Yeah. I mean, hey man, Cowboys got some work. I feel like y'all have a chance to win that division. I feel like them Eagles gonna fall off.
Hot take though. The Cowboys got the best receiving core. I'm taking CD and George over Jamar and T. Call it what you want.
I don't know, Jamar.
Because CD Lamb and Chase kind of even each other out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm taking George Pickens over Higgins.
Nah. Nigga got one nigga got the triple crown.
All right, but what about year before that? What about year before last? Who's the best receiver in the
triple crown?
He didn't. But who was the best receiver in the league? It was CD Lamb.
It was Tyreek.
Tyreek had a beat in yards. He had a high.
He had beat in yards.
He had how much?
He He beat him out of yards. He
by like 24. He beat him by like 24. CD came on his ass late.
He didn't play the last game. He damn near could have had 2K. He had 1,900 yards, fam.
CD Lamb came on his ass late, fam. You know what I'm saying? But CD Lamb had 1750.
You got to give it to the offensive player. The
offensive player of the year, fact. Okay, bet he did that. It was that. But still, CD Lamb is a top 3 receiver with Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase.
Clear cut. I give. Hey, but them young bulls from all Ohio State, they coming up. I ain't gonna lie. Mecca,
you talking about LSU young bulls? LSU young bulls better right now to me.
I mean, both of them. Brian Thomas
Malik Neighbors and Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas killing them.
I don't know if they killing them, bro. JS ain't going crazy right now.
Nah, I don't really count JS. He's his 3rd year.
I mean, that nigga a young bull, bro. So is Malik. Malik is the 2nd year.
Yeah, well, I count Malik and Brian. That's 2nd year.
I mean, they are going better than Myra Harrison Jr. But bro,
that's because
I don't like Kyler Murray, bro. Yeah, that you on the same train with me and Wes, bro. You don't fuck with Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. He used to be like that, but he been slacking.
Yeah, we don't fuck with Kyler Murray. But hey, man, I gotta ask you. We 5-1. So what you feel about our Colts?
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like with y'all defense and y'all good running game, y'all are hiding all Daniel Jones' weaknesses. Something that a good coach could do.
Bro, that's what I've been saying.
So
and people saying we a 1st-round exit. They told us last week. They told me last week. Andrew came in. He was like, "Man, y'all gonna be a 1st-round exit." I was like, "Bro, we have a top 10 defense and a top 5 offense. We have a chance. All we missing is a pass rush.
That's all y'all missing."
Everest, can you hear me right now?
I really
can you hear me?
I can hear you, Wes. I can hear you now, Wes.
Perfect. Because we're about to close out the in-studio part, and then I'm going to be in here for show. I just wanted to make sure you can hear me say this. And I want you to see my face when I say this, and my camera is right here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I just want y'all to know as we end the show, Bijan Robinson is the best running back in football, and you can argue with your mama. It ain't even close. It's Bijan Robinson.
Nah, it's JT all day. It's close, and he losing.
It's Bijan all day. 200 all purpose. Lead top 10 and top 5 in rushing yards and top 10 in receiving yards. Jonathan Taylor ain't caught a pass since I was in diapers. What are we talking about? Oh no!
He has a receiving touchdown.
We line up Bijan in the slot. We line him up outside. We do everything with Bijan Robinson. What are we talking about?
He had 7 rushing.
It's real close, and Bijan.
Did this guy need? Jonathan Taylor leads the league in rushing attempts.
Yeah, let him get off.
And Bijan still has more all-purpose yards than him. That's crazy. That's crazy work, and it's not close in the all-purpose yards. It's not close.
I'm gonna tell you why that's that like that. Look at that red zone carries. John Taylor get way more red zone carries than Bijan. Bijan barely get any red zone carries.
Hey, come on, we know that. We have Tyler Algier.
Algier is the running back in the red zone.
He literally
the red zone. No, if it wasn't for Daniel Jones, Jonathan Taylor would have way more production. Daniel Jones be screwing Jonathan Taylor.
If the coach had an actual better quarterback, if they had a legit quarterback, John Taylor will have more yards. They already know they got to stop the run first to beat the coach, and they still can't stop the run. You know what I'm saying? So that makes it even more impressive to me, John Taylor, because they winning, and the teams know they got to stop the run, and they still can't stop it. You cannot tell me Daniel Jones is a top 10 quarterback.
I agree. This year he is.
Nah, he's not. He's he's not. The coach are hiding all his weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting exposed to none of his weaknesses because of a good offensive game plan, and it always start with a good running game and a good. We all know the coach been having a good offensive line for like past 5 years. You know what I mean? They've been having a top.
I agree.
Line, so it starts with that.
But who have the Colts really played for real? Competition does matter.
They drafted good in the past. They got a good receiver. Michael Pittman got good tight ends.
I hear you with that, Wes. I hear you with that, and I hear our schedule has been weak. But this is the part of when people say our schedule is weak. our point differential is plus 79. Like, we're blowing niggas out. Like, it would be more of a sense if we were barely beating some of them weak teams.
Give me
But the
10
Raiders
minutes.
couldn't
I'm
even get
finna
in the
log
end
back
zone.
in. I'm finna log back in 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. I'm finna get in the Uber. I'm finna log back in.
Yeah, heard that.
So then why was it a 4-point game against the Cardinals?
The Cardinals game was they're a great defense. Cardinals have a great defense. They have a phenomenal defense. That just is what it is. I gotta admit, the Cardinals have a great defense. And to mention, I also mentioned this with Zaire Franklin. Zaire Franklin said this on Jeff T podcast. He said the game plan was against Kyler. They got a late crash to go against that. So they had a one-day game plan against Jacoby, which no matter what, you're in the NFL, right? After that, our starting corner gets hurt. Like, I don't know if you know this.
Warm-ups by the backup tight end.
Yeah, I mean, by the backup tight end, and then somebody else gets hurt, like carted off, like in the first kickoff. So like we were just missing players all around. We were shaking up. Jeff Franklin, he came in, he said it on the show. He was like, we were shaking up. Like that's exactly what we was. We were shaking up. We were getting. It was just simple as that. Like, are they going for 2? Oh my God, how they get goal line already?
Like, this is my only issue with the Colts, and I've said this whole time. When it comes time for y'all to play us, what y'all gonna do? Because we're the number one defense in football. Atlanta has the number one defense in football.
I give y'all that. Hey, big up to Atlanta, bro. Y'all did y'all thing. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, bro. I've never been a Falcons hater, so they did their thing.
Later.
Them Saints suck though. But
you know that I've been on the Colts bandwagon. I actually been believing in y'all for a while.
I'm not a.
Y'all just needed a QB. That's all y'all needed was a QB, dog. That's it. And look, I've been believing in this squad.
And I know people have been thinking we're gonna be a first round exit, but I don't think we're gonna be a first round exit, bro. We have a top.
It depends on the matchup.
It does depend on the matchup. I think, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think we can still the number one seed. I don't see why we can't. We still play the Texans twice. We still play the Jaguars twice. We can still the number one seed and have home field advantage throughout the whole playoff. That's gonna be my hot take this year. That the Colts are gonna steal the number one seed from everybody in the AFC. We're gonna have home field advantage throughout the whole playoff. We're gonna finish the NFL with the best record.
Later, Evan. I'm not mad at it, dog. I wish JC didn't get off of here because I was gonna poke fun at his under today. Because boy, that went up in flames, boy, up in flames.
He's very hot. He's very hot right now. He's very watching.
Like, I can't believe he took them to go under like that. It just because I was talking to Obite. And he was telling me, he was like, I feel like Cincinnati's about to have a good game today. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah, man, I think they can actually win this game. And God damn it, they in this game.
What can I keep? What do we keep saying? Was divisional games.
Divisional games. It'll do it every time.
Divisional games. People keep testing out these divisional games. You know how hard it is to beat a team that you play every fucking year? Let alone you play them twice every year. Like, let's be like, I don't understand where this disconnect is. Like divisional games will get people screwed up.
It will. I mean, you seen what happened with the Falcons and the damn Panthers. I can't explain that loss. I've been trying to, but I can't explain it other than Michael Penix was terrible. That's the only thing I can say.
You just got to take one of those losses on the chin. Like, don't get me wrong. I can blame the loss on the Rams, on Mitchell. Like I said, can't play football in even quarters for some reason. But, like, at the end of the day, we can't put 10 men on the field too.
Right.
On the last drive, on a potential, like, you know what I mean? We stop them right there. They don't win that ball game.
Yeah. Because Tutu Atwell is the fastest player on the field. You can't turn him loose.
Yeah, right. So, but again, that's one of those games where we didn't have Ward. So
I agree.
He's a big piece. Like, so we gotta make sure where we're healthy to be able to start off high with the AFC.
What is going on with this Steelers defense, dog? I've never seen the Steelers get gashed this much before, this early in the season. Because this isn't the first time. They got gashed by the Jets like this. And the Seahawks.
I mean, they get old. They have 2 old-ass corners. What do you expect? Against all these niggas that run 4.2s and 4.3s at 22 years old.
I don't understand why you put Jalen Ramsey on Jamar.
That he ate him up. Pause. He just destroyed that nigga. And before the second half ended, he literally just out route, slant, comeback route.
They letting Chase Brown have a breakout game. Like, what is happening?
How was the stream? How was the podcast?
Oh man, it was cool. Willie walking around in his grandpa's slippers. You know what I mean? It was good. I don't know why he has the Switch in his pocket right now. Where are you going with the Switch? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. It was a good fight, man. We need you to be here, dog.
I gotta check my schedule next week. I should be able to be there next week. I think I'm a mid.
Please slide, because it's not the same without you. I need someone to banter back and forth with.
No, I feel you. I think we're about to end the stream right now. We got nobody. Got nobody in the chat. Everybody went to sleep. I think they parlays got busted.
Niggas was mad. I didn't place a parlay on this game. I said, I don't trust it. I'm gonna save my money.
I was too scared.
So I'm about to make this drive back to the crib. It's gonna take me about 50 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to start making that journey home.
Well, that's gonna be the stream tonight, guys. We gonna kick it off. We're gonna see you guys next week during the next Thursday game. What game is next Thursday?
Chargers Vikings.
All right, Chargers Vikings. We'll see you guys next Thursday. Chargers Vikings game. Peace out.
Later.
Back, you going out slice at. Boy, I'm all about my bag. New drip, I grab. I just wanna get my life back. It's no complaining.